Hey there everyone, this is KT. A bit of a different type of video. I'm doing Generation 3 with Amaryllis. We're doing a competitive ADV battle. There's a lot of technical snags we've come through, but hopefully this looks somewhat presentable. Yeah, right now I'm waiting on Amaryllis. I'm waiting for him to see when he is ready. Should probably send him a message to say that I am ready to rock. So right now we can't hear each other. I can't hear him and he can't hear me. So we're going to be doing this match live, and I'm going to be like essentially narrating my thought process as to why I picked this move, why I decided to do this in this scenario. So we're doing a best of 3. I'm very excited to see how this goes. Yeah, pick random. We'll go to random stages. All right, so he's the host right now, and he's setting us up. So because this is an emulator, right? We are pretending that we both have a Game Boy plugged in. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. There's no way for you to be able to see the thing for the game chat, but that's fine. And then I reset. And now I'm plugged in. So I've played Amaryllis a couple of times before, and with that in hindsight, with that at my disposal, I have a very simple idea of what he likes to lead. He has led Glalie a whole lot of times, so I wouldn't say that I counterpicked him, but I am expecting a Glalie lead, and my team is sort of built to address that as the lead. Now maybe he'll shake it up. This will be a Zapdos lead, and it's sort of a big egg on face. I mess everything up, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Here you can see my team. You would not believe the headache it took to get these guys nicknamed. These are not my Pokemon. This is just imported from Showdown. Why is he in a luxury ball? Interesting, he brought a Scarm. See, I was expecting a Glalie. Well, this is quite a nice position to be in. My thought process here is Scarm has to be a madman to stay in. So he's likely going to switch out and I get a free substitute. Because there's no sand up, I will gain just a little bit of health and potentially get to benefit from a sub. Entei's model looks really cool. I know that we've been seeing him in Coliseum, but it's nice to have him around. Alright, who is it? Who is the water type? It's Blissey. Oh, not who I wanted to see. So now my best option is to Calm Mind, because if Blissey Seismic tosses, she actually will not break a sub. Meaning I put Blissey on... not on a timer or anything, but in a good position. It puts me in a good position, rather. So this is Seismic Toss, which is what I'm expecting. Yep, that's what I thought. So because there's no sand up, I'm actually in a great position here. Because I'm not getting chipped. So if sand was up, he would be able to keep my health lowered, I wouldn't be regenning health, but because I can regen health, Blissy's actually going to fall behind. I'm going to be at +6 and behind a sub and able to fire off damage. So I don't know what his cheeky plan is here, how he's going to get out of this. Another benefit is this, another benefit of this is that I have, why would you soft-boiled? I have pressure. So using pressure, these seismic tosses are going to go down quickly. And because he used soft-boiled there, which I got a feeling was a mistake, I've got 2 hits for this sub. This sub has 2 hits. You'd need to toss twice. I think the real solution would be to switch into something that can take fire damage, which I guess I'm hoping Blissey is not his best answer, because if it is, we're in a lot of trouble. Like a Snorlax here would be great. Kingdra. Kingdra would be a nightmare if I was to see a Kingdra here. Houndoom would be trouble. Houndoom is immune to fire. Flareon. Flareon for that matter. Another seismic toss. I hope the mic isn't in too weird of a position for you guys. I hope it sounds okay, because I need to use the keyboard, and I know from all my recordings, every time I touch the keyboard, there's like a ton of vibrations that the mic picks up. So unfortunately, it doesn't sound so hot. So we're trying a bit of a different setup right now. Another seismic toss. So yeah, once I'm at +6, I actually chunk Blissey pretty hard with Flamethrower. Now if I had Fire Blast, we risk missing, but Flamethrower will be enough. So that's what? 5? Is that my 5th? I think so. I'm not keeping track. Yes, that was number 5, so now I get to be behind a sub. He has to hit me to break my sub, and then of course I get another Calm Mind, then I'll be maxed out. He's also going to start running out of seismic tosses soon. See, my whole plan here was just to scare out a Glalie. I think, oh, Glalie is going to be here. This is really good. I get to scare him. I get like a free sub, and I can blast off a fire move. But I didn't really think about what if a special wall comes in. I just thought, like, this is a good opening play. Alright, now the fun begins. We get the real gaming now. So I am a little bit afraid of a Doug or something coming in, so I will still keep up my sub. And he's thinking something. He knows I'm at big damage time. He knows it's +6 fire move. So he's thinking about something. I don't know who else he would have in the back that'd be a good switch in besides Bliss. Really, Kingdra is like your best option in a scenario like this. Why would you soft-boiled? Dude. Okay, well, I guess it's gaming time. How much do we do? Is it 50%? Yeah, it's over 50. Wish, interesting. So you can switch to somebody now. So you can scout the fact that I have Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast. So you know it's going to hit no matter what. Do we get cheeky and try and snipe a incoming Pokemon? No. Let's just play it safe. My hidden power is grass. I was tempted to use hidden power ice. It's Milo. Ooh. That was well played, though. That was a good move to bring in. Dude, that does so much, even with it resisted. Oh, this is not looking good for Milo. I don't think a KO with HP Grass. I might, though. Because if I do, then... What's your good switch in if this does KO? That KOs. That's so insane. Bliss again. Maybe this is a range? I don't know if this is a range or anything. Oh, yeah. So we've seen 2 of the big 5, and I know Amaryllis likes the big 5. So we know there's Claydol. Claydol's weak to grass. Though I think it doesn't matter. I think both my moves KO. You know, there's a Skarmory in the back still. No, there's Skarm. Claydol, Skarm, Milo, Bliss. Oh, and he forfeit. Well, that was game 1. Where's my mouse? Celebi and Metagross. That was the rest of his team. Yeah, both very fire weak. Well, that was a very fortunate... I can't believe that. My first game, and I ended up sweeping with a Entei. Entei's not so good in Gen 3 OU because he invites in half the water types. You really need something that can immediately threaten him. Like, Aerodactyl's really good. If Entei's not behind a sub, and you're super scared. Okay, yeah, so this is another thing about this that I'm not really a fan of, is that I have to reset this every single time. You see that? How it was showing me Dolphin for a minute? Yeah, my thought, yeah, I think Aerodactyl. I need to run damage calcs, and that's another thing that I don't really do when playing ADV. I really don't use the calculator. Most of my ADV experience is on a cell phone. So I have like a very good intuitive head calc, but I rarely ever like bust out the calc unless I'm building a team. Of course, I will do that when I'm building teams. So I don't know if Aerodactyl's Earthquake KOs a Entei from full. I feel like it would. My instinct is saying it would do over 80%, but who knows? That's probably your best bet in that scenario. Maybe sacrifice somebody to bust the sub and then have an Aerodactyl to threaten Entei out. Kingdra obviously ruins Entei's life. Whatever the case. This team I'm most excited for. This team that I'm using right now, because this is not a team from Showdown. This is my shiny Pokemon team. So, 2 Pokemon on here have been turned to level 100. You'll see them. It's my Milotic and my Dusclops. My Milotic is actually a Feebas in Emerald. I haven't done anything with it, but I turned it into a Milo just to use its stats. And same thing with Dusclops. Dusclops is sitting in box somewhere. I have no idea where it is. It's in box. It's got to be in box. It's a very nice shiny Dusclops, actually. Funnily enough, from Amaryllis' recent video of his gold, I started to think, I should do something with my shiny Dusclops, because I didn't remember its stats. And he's actually just lovely. He's relaxed, and I don't remember the HP. It's like 4 or something low, and the defense is like middle of the road, but his special defense is like 28 or 26 or something. It's actually really good. So I will be EV training that Dusclops at some point. He's very nice, very cool Pokemon. So this team was also built with the mind that I'm going against a Glalie lead. Whether that pans out or not, we'll have to see. Oh, we're going to the cave. Yep, my Arcadia. Oh yeah, and my Magneton. My Magneton I haven't EV trained. He's on my Fire Red DTQ. He'll be used for a playthrough. It's Vape. Ooh, not who I was expecting to see. Do I have Protect? I do have Protect. What are you gonna do? You're gonna Hydro Pump me, or maybe Surf me. So let's burn a turn of that. Let's be careful. Let's be cautious. I don't know if we didn't agree on any rules or anything. I wonder if he's planning the Speed Pass Vaporeon set. Yeah, it's Surf. It's not Hydro Mist, it's Surf. Alright, so our game plan now is to bust out like one of these two. Yeah, we'll go with Milo. I know Milo does not have Toxic. Milo has Refresh and Recover, and Surf and Ice Beam, I believe. So this is actually a little bit of a bluff. Right now I need him to feel like this is a hopeless endeavor. I'm just going to get out of here. We could, like, potentially freeze him. Let's fire it off. Yeah, this is my plan here, is just to scare him out. Because really, what is Vape gonna do against a Milo? Milo has way better healing. You could Toxic me, you could get behind a sub. Yeah, you Protect. So I wonder if that kind of plays my hand, makes it obvious that I don't have a good way to affect you. I'm calling a Toxic here. You're gonna Toxic me. You didn't. Okay, well I accidentally revealed my thing. Blissey. You again. But it fails. Alright, so it's Bliss. What are we thinking? It's gotta be Snorlax. Yeah, we're going Snorlax. Shiny Milo looks so good. I can't wait to actually have a Shiny Milo EV trained and from a playthrough and all that. It's gonna be sick. What are you doing? Seismic Toss? Yeah, that's what I figured. So I've seen Vape and I've seen Bliss. I'm expecting like maybe a Skarmory or something comes in here. So I'm actually gonna double to Skarm. No! Yes, we're doubling to Skarm. Doubling to Mag would be like psychotic. But I'm thinking we double to Skarm. Because the Skarm also has Thief. Once I'm in with Skarm and I'm not threatened by anybody, I get a free hold item. Right now, he's weighing his options. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to dance with a Snorlax. You're going with Sableye. Yo, what are you doing here? Okay, this is kind of nice. Oh my god, what a play here. Watch this. He's gonna knock off. He hasn't seen that I have no hold item here. He's gonna knock off. I'm calling it right now. It's not very effective. Yeah, outplayed. So now I've taken his leftovers. And we get a little bit out of it. He could stay in like a madman and like kind of stubbornly do it. Yeah, let's get a spike. Yeah, knock off again. Well, that's fine by me, pal. It wasn't even my leftovers to begin with. So now we get up our spikes. What is he gonna do though? What does he like really threaten me with? Okay, do we want just one spike? And then toxic? I haven't seen a spinner, and I've seen a spin blocker. Yeah, seismic toss. Okay, that's not great. My Scarm doesn't have a lot of health. But now he's on the clock. So he does also have a recover. Or he most likely has a recover. I can't believe a Sableye. You brought a Sableye, dude? I guess I did bring a Entei lead. That's a little atypical. Oh, you know what he could do here? He could trap me with a mag. Because it's pretty obvious I'm going to protect. He could swap in a mag right here and then I lose my Scarm. There's lots to consider. Oh, he did swap out. Okay. Vape again. Alright. So now Scarm is not looking as hot. I think I want a toxic you. If you go for a sub here, that's crazy. I think I want a toxic you. Yeah, oh yeah, you go for it. I should have spiked. So now he gets to that little bit of chip back. So I think, yeah, we will toxic here. Going for it. You bring in steel type? Bliss. Alright, well that's fine by me because I get to protect and get a little bit of a toxic chip. Yeah, we'll see. What is... Bliss is revealed... Seismic Toss, Wish. Seismic Toss, excuse me. Wish. I think it's like the law that every Blissey has soft-boiled. Is this back to... Yo, what is the game plan here? So you undid the Toxic, but you got Spike Chip on your crew. I'm gonna greed here. I'm gonna go for another Spike. I think he might... I think he's just gonna protect. He could surf. Surf, yeah, surf is good. Do I live? I think I live. Yeah. Hang in there, Scarm. So now we have a second spike. I think that we go back to Snorlax. Because now Snorlax gets a nice free body slam. This Snorlax, I think he has rest. That might be my other team. Yeah, that's the team. I have an aromatherapy setup team. Because this doesn't threaten me very much. Snorlax just brushes that off. Now I get a very nice free body slam. Alright. Oh yeah, we do have rest. Right, this one doesn't have curse. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, we'll just body slam. Oh, is he bringing in Sableye? No, he's not. Oh, he's got a spinner. Of course he's got a spinner. Wait until you meet my next party member, pal. Oh, I don't think you're gonna like this guy very much. Yeah, I think you're spinning. There he is. Ooh, awesome spin, dude. Really well played. I like the spin. Claydol doesn't even animate. I guess because the move didn't go off. I want to see what like rapid spin looks like in this. I think we'll set up a sub. He might Shadow Ball here. I'm willing to accept a Shadow Ball. I have rest on this this Dusclops. His shiny doesn't look very good in the 3D model. The sprite looks awesome, but the 3D model doesn't really look great. So who's coming in? Sableye. Not Sableye, Blissey. I was expecting Sableye there. So now we get behind our sub, and what is Blissey able to do to us? Because you can't Toxic me, I'm behind a sub, and you can't Seismic Toss me, because I'm a ghost. I think Vape is coming back. So that's one aromatherapy down. He has a total of 8. This could be a long game, I'm realizing. This is fine by me. Is this going to be Sableye? Skarmory? Well, hey. That's not bad. He might roar me out here. He might go for a Spike. I didn't think to bring a Rapid Spinner. I also have Pressure, but that doesn't matter because he's not hitting me. Wait a minute. Oh, can I cancel? I can't cancel my turn. I should have magged him. What am I thinking? Please roar in mag, dude. Just make my day. Just do it. Roar in mag. Okay, so I think he's going to Spike this turn, and we're going to switch to mag. If I get dugged here, I'm going to be furious. Oh, look who it is. So I wonder if you're a Vaporeon. Wow, the shiny for Mag does not look very good. If you're a Vaporeon here, do you go for a Surf? Thinking you can KO? Or do you just get out of there because you're so scared of a Thunderbolt? And that's not even what we're doing. We're doing Thunder. Yeah, I think we sub. I think you're taking off. Oh, wrong move, dude. So now Mag is very primed, though I think there's a high chance of Blissey is coming in. Do we call that? I think we call that. He stayed in. Interesting. Oh, he's roaring me. Huh. No, he used Wish. Are we speed tying? How? I think now he's gonna go for Bliss. It's Doug. Hey, bud. Okay, I don't know how this interaction is going to play out, because I need to sub each turn. You get full health, but you also take toxic damage. So I think I just lose mag, obviously. Yeah, that's what I thought. Poor mag. I'll make it up to you. Because I have leftovers, don't I get like a 5th sub? Maybe I do. I don't think I survived this interaction, pal. I think I'm losing my mag here. This is still pretty good, though. I'm getting a decent amount from leftovers. I think, yeah, he's starting to wonder, wait a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, whoops. Uh-oh. And now the mag is poisoned. Oh, but you can earthquake me. That I don't like. So here he's going to earthquake. I believe. Well, I can stay in. Yeah, I can stay in and get my leftovers, Chip. Yeah, we'll just toxic here. But now aromatherapy is a little bit better for him. He's going to want aromatherapy a little bit more. It could be an insane refresh Claydol. It's not something you see very often. Well, I got a lot of value out of this mag, getting to toxic so many Pokemon. So I think we go Scarm, and then we double to Snorlax, because Blissey will come in when I have Scarm out. He could also blow up here. Yeah, he doubled. I think it's Bliss. Yeah, it's Bliss. He's going for it. But that means I get another Spike. But that also means Claydol is incentivized to come in. Yeah, we'll do it. So now all of his team isn't toxic. All my toxic work is done. It's gone. But now we have a 3rd Spike up, which is very nice. And I think I'm just going to toxic this turn. Do I have 100 health? I do. You could Thunderbolt me, I suppose. If it's a speed-invested Bliss for some reason. Scarm would be good to bring in here. Scarm would be kind of annoying. I wish that we had the turn counter from Showdown, so we could know how many turns it's been. It feels like it's been a ton. Nice. Scarm, you're the best. I'm so glad you lived. That could unfortunately be your last toxic, though. I think you're going to be a sack at some point. I think he's tossing again. He could wish. He didn't wish. This is Vape again. Not really enthused about seeing Vape. Who have I not revealed on my team? I think I've revealed every Pokemon on my team. So we got 3 layers of spikes, which is very, very good, and I need to keep these spikes around. Is Vape worth the sack here? I haven't revealed you. Metagross is still a mystery. I don't love bringing Snorlax in here. let's go with Milo. So that Scarm will be sacked at some point. He's kind of fulfilled his purpose. Unless I get a ton of paralysis and can bring him in. Yeah, this is fine. I get to just use refresh. I also get to potentially freeze. That's kind of nice. I better not win with freeze hacks. That would be insane. Yeah, because how are you going to punch through Milo? What is your plan for a Milo? Can't believe we ended up both picking stall teams. That's kind of funny. So who's weak? Who's weak and wants that? Maybe it's Claydol? I think we go for another Ice Beam. He might protect this turn to get topped off. Scarm, that's fine by me, pal. I'm going to stay in... Oh, this is tricky. I'm staying in, and I'm gonna surf. Should I, though? I think it looks obvious that I'm gonna switch to Mag. So... I'm expecting that Doug to come in and snipe me. Let's Ice Beam. He didn't. Okay. I should have brought in Mag. I sure hope I don't get toxic here. Okay, spikes. Yeah, my team is quite Doug weak now that I look at it. Does he do it this turn? Do we like double bluff? Yeah, we double bluff. Dude, man, he's good. This is good. Get the freeze. Get the freeze. Oh, and he roars. Alright, roar and Scarm. Or, roar and Mag. So now you get your one little spike chip. Oh, Lax is back. This has to be... Oh, this is tricky. I think we body slam. Because if Doug comes in and snipes my Mag, then Scarm is going to run amok. And my team really values Scarm being dead. Yeah, he spikes here. I'm just going to let him get his spikes up, I think. Paralyze. Do it. Didn't do it. That's very frustrating. Go for it again. Then he gets into another spike. This will be the paralysis turn. This will be it. I'll paralyze him this turn. Of course not. Maybe I played too skittish. I was too scared of the double switch to a Mag. But now he has to be concerned about roaring Mag in. Yeah, he's switching around. So who's gonna take the brunt of this body slam? Paralyze, please. No. Is he gonna boom? He could Earthquake or boom this turn. I think we Shadow Ball. I think that's the play. He rapid spins. Okay, I should have brought in my... Damn, that looks funny. Well, this should hopefully KO Claydol. Then I don't need to worry about the explosion going off. Okay, Claydol's down. I'm not really threatened by the random boom anymore. Can I work a miracle and get my spikes back? Maybe. I'm sitting on 3 spikes, which is not awesome. But I have an unrevealed Metagross who can punch through... It struggles for Vape. But Blissey and Sableye, of course. Sableye's who's the Pokemon that's here. He could bring in Sableye here in an attempt to knock off. That's what I thought. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think we let Snorlax go down. And potentially rest as our way to get out. Because I don't think this Snorlax is going to die. I think it's going to get roared out by Skarm. That did not do the damage I was hoping for. Do we call the Skarm switch in here? He might Seismic Toss me. Yeah, my last, like, double blow. Oh, and he could have Recover. Oh, I think he's going to Recover this turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll just get a crit. It won't matter. My Lax will get a crit. I haven't had any, like, good luck yet. I guess I didn't miss any Toxics, but I didn't get any freezes with Milo's Ice Beam. He could... I don't think Shadow Ball does any more in this instance. Yeah, we do it again. You're risking a crit with all of these, pal. You do not want to get a crit from a Snorlax. You're gonna recover this turn. Yep. Almost full health, and of course, one crit and you're back down to red. I don't think I KO though, which is very unfortunate, but now I'll KO if he doesn't recover this turn, which I don't think he will. He's going for Skarm. Yeah, okay, so this turn we use Rest. Oh, he could Protect, too. Oh, this is tricky. This is a unfortunate instance. I think you Protect. Yeah, that's what I thought. I should have put Focus Punch on this Snorlax. Because if you're not running Curse, you do want, like, really big damage in some other non-setup way. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be winning this one. Which is unfortunate, but also I threw together a team using my shinies. These Pokemon don't even have good IVs. Well, some of them do. Toxic. Not great, but now Rest is very incentivized. Get the Para, dude. I've like landed 4 Body Slams and didn't get a single Para. Yeah, a crit. Crit Para? No, of course. Of course not, dude. So as soon as I rest, he's going to roar me out. And I know he's going to Protect this turn, so I think we just rest. Even without leftovers, this Lax can become a problem for the rest of his team to deal with. So what is he going to do this turn? It's got to be Roar. Like, there's no... What else could you do? You could switch. He did switch. Has he got a setup Pokemon? It's Doug. That's maybe gonna work. I don't think you do enough, though. I guess I'm not cursed up. Oh yeah, you're definitely adamant. You're not the speedy. Speedy Mag. Speedy Doug. Mag Doug. The two trappers. They're both like very similar names. Okay, first KO, and it's Oh, this is bad. My whole team is kind of Doug weak. Or, like, not Doug immune. I don't have any flyers. Why didn't I bring Gengar? I wanted to bring Gengar in this, but didn't. His Claydol is gone, though, so I can get it a Spike. For sure. I can get 2 Spikes, unless he brings in Vape here and KOs me. You gotta think about the benefits. Think about the plus side. He's gonna retreat, because of course, we get our 1 Spike. This is Bliss, this is Vape. So now my Spikes are here to stay. Do we keep Skarm? Do we keep Skarm? He is sackable, and you have an unrevealed Pokemon, unfortunately. I think you are going to do pretty well against a Vape. Though taking a quarter here is not great. Yeah, but that's not that much. It's a little more than I would have hoped. We should probably... this is tricky. Toxic is really splashable. Surf would make me asleep, which invites in Skarm. I think you're gonna protect this turn, though. No, he surfed. I'm misplaying. I don't think I'm winning this. Oh, why didn't I rest? I should have rested. I think it's over. He's got 3 Spikes, and I don't really have a great way to deal with Vaporeon. Besides Snorlax, and Snorlax is gone. Toxic? There's no way you let me. Yeah, of course. So who can I even bring in? Mag threatens pretty hard. But Mag taking a quarter mean... Well, no, it'll be at half HP, yeah, so I'm threatened by a Surf pretty hard. And of course, if I even KO Vaporeon, then Doug just comes in. You have 1,000,000 health. You'll never die. You threaten physical damage, but Skarm is just going to come back in. We could do that. Yeah, that might work. We come in as Metagross, and we're threatening like a pretty big Earthquake. But you're going to protect... Okay. So what he's going to do here... I'm going to Earthquake. He's going to protect to scout what my move is, because he sees that I didn't get Chip. I didn't get health because I'm banded. So what he's going to do is... Oh, should we Double Edge? I didn't even think about that. I forgot this is the Double Edge Metagross. No, we'll keep that masked. We'll hide that. Why didn't you... Okay. Alright. You're fighting a Choice Band user, and I will decide I'm not going to protect to see what his move is. I'm just going to let him do his move. That didn't do very much. I hate Vaporeon. Are you banded? Yeah, you are banded. I think you... Okay, you know what? We'll do it, because you're going to protect this turn. No, you Surf. Yeah, it's over. There's no win in this. My only out I could have seen was getting Mag behind a sub. Set up Rain Dance, and then just keep spamming Thunder. But even then, like, how am I going to punch through Blissey? That's not going to happen. Yeah, I think it's over. We could crit. I haven't had a single crit this entire match. But then, of course, Doug comes in and snipes me. Look at that. You just summoned... It doesn't even KO, dude. Well, so he protects this turn. And then gets, like, all his health back anyways. Yeah, it's over. My team was not ready for a vape. We throw Scarm to the wolves here. Okay, so now I just need to be theory crafting. What do we do for game 3? Game 3 is a team that I like. But why did I protect? I wanted Toxic. Awesome that there is input delay on a emulator. Okay, so we go for Toxic. But there's no way. He's just going to... do we double protect? We just keep going. I'm not keeping track of his surfs. There's no way he's like running low. That's just impossible. I don't think a last Mon Milo can work a miracle. I don't think it's possible. We send out... You're just gonna die. You're gonna die to a surf. And you could just switch in Scarm anyways. Scarm could come out. But you're faster, so why wouldn't you surf here? You're going to surf. You will be using surf. I can tell right now. Why did you use Wish? What on earth? Okay, maybe a crit double edge KOs. That's so ridiculous. Vape has so much health. That has to be like bold, max HP, max defense. I don't know of any other vape spread besides the offensive one. Well, the KO is kind of nice because now I'm in as Mag, but I'm taking this, and you will KO with Surf. You could protect this turn, though. You could protect because I did... because you have Wish up. I think you're going to Surf. I think you're just going to Surf and potentially KO. But of course, as soon as Doug comes in, I'm worthless because I can't touch Doug. Nah, it's Doug. Hey, Doug. Yep. Hey, bud. You could do the same time. Oh, and you get your Wish this turn, too. No, there's no way I can Toxic. There's no way Toxic wins this. Yeah, I've had bad interactions with Vape lead on ladder, but that was all back when Speed Pass was legal. So I think now Vape is just going to be dedicated to a bulky role. Oh, I should have brought Gengar, dude. Why didn't I bring my shiny Gengar? That, like, ruins Vape. Well, it doesn't ruin Vape's life. It threatens such a hard Thunderbolt that Vape doesn't want to hang out. And now I'm in as Milo. And there's... well, what does he have to really threaten him? He's gonna knock off with, Sableye. And of course, I take a quarter here. And Doug doesn't KO. But Doug is so expendable at this point that it doesn't matter. I think he has an unrevealed Pokemon, though. I feel like there's something I haven't seen on his team. Well, we got the KO. We got to KO a Doug. And I think that's my own. And there's the crit. Yeah, of course. There's where I get a crit when I absolutely don't need it. Couldn't have crit any of those Sableye Earthquake interactions. Not those. But on my last Mon against a guy weak to all of my moves, that's when I get crit. Do you have Toxic? I wonder if you have Toxic. I guess I'll recover this turn because I don't really have a better option. But I can't be roared out or moved, so as long as an electric user doesn't come in, we're looking pretty nice. Though, of course, I can't touch Vape. There's nothing I can do against Vape. So you are going to knock off this turn. Do we go for a cheeky freeze? I guess. That did decent. That gives me hope that a Surf will do a lot. You could switch in Vape here. That's like a really good call. That doesn't KO, and you're gonna recover this turn. No, you Seismic Toss. Okay. Not what I expected. I think I have to Ice Beam this turn, because if I Surf, it welcomes in Vaporeon. Yep. Hey there, Vape. I don't know what your plan is against me, because I have Refresh and Recover. And you can't really do enough damage to hurt me. Oh, Milo. Milo is so broken. You got Toxic? You're probably wishing this turn. Yep, figured. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get through Blissey unless I get a series of ridiculous crits. And of course, if it's Calm Mind Blissey, it's just not happening. That was also a misclick. I wanted to refresh again. Why are you what are you doing, dude? Do you, like, struggle to threaten Milo? I don't want to lose all my Ice Beams because it's my only move against Vape, but... This has to be Blissey. Yeah, it's Bliss. Get the freeze, get the freeze. Please do it. I'll consider it a victory if I get a freeze. We'll just Surf. Man, Milo looks so good in 3D. Is it Seismic Toss? It's Toxic. Dude, I have Refresh. Oh, and you missed! Oh, nice. Yeah, do you just not have an electric attacker? Though, to be fair, I went up against a pretty stally team. So it's Vape, Bliss, Claydol, Sableye, Skarm. Who's the last? Is it like a Suicune or something? Could it be Tar? I can't figure out who the last would be. There's so many different options, though. It wouldn't be Fortress, because Fori... You rarely ever run Fori, Skarm, and Claydol, because they all kind of overlap a little bit, and you don't want to be double Fire Weak, and you also don't really want, like, two spinners. So, of course, there is a spinless Fortress as an option. Dude, did you not see I have refresh? This match is never gonna end because Milo is so unkillable. Let's just get topped off. Let's just take a nice little breather. Oh yeah. I would like it to be known that my shiny Feebas does not actually have refresh. I only gave it this move for the competitive ADV thing. I could have given Curse to my Snorlax as well, but I didn't think about that at the time. Maybe that would have helped me out. I'll admit, I don't really use Dusclops in ADV, so maybe I didn't give him the right EVs. Maybe I could have used him better. Obviously, when this match is over, I'll have more time to think about it to see where I went wrong, what I did wrong. Maybe staying in with Snorlax and stubbornly praying for a Earthquake crit was a mistake. That was a misplay. But it's the usual thing in competitive Pokemon where you get into your opponent's head too much, where I start to think he could double switch here. And I did. That was another mistake, too. Against Skarm, I stayed in as whoever I was. Was it Snorlax? I don't remember who I was. I kept thinking, oh, it's obvious that I would switch into Mag here. He could double into Doug. But that didn't happen. 3 turns and it didn't happen. So I misplayed because I was expecting an outcome, and I guess I didn't have like a good reason to expect it. Okay, this will be the last freeze. If I get a freeze on Bliss, I'll consider it a soft victory. I know the game will say that I lost, but, who cares? I'm considering it a victory. Come on, Milo. You're like the strongest water type ever. In the right scenario, you just win games. Why didn't you Seismic Toss there, dude? This match is never gonna end. I love the little twirl Blissey does. That animation's sick. Okay, so how do I play this right? I probably refresh. This Milo, I can't imagine what he's saying right now. This is probably so annoying. It's like I'm down to my last Pokemon, but I just refuse to die because I want to lose. I don't want to forfeit. I want to lose. And Blissey wins this exchange. Blissey is never going to lose this, so we're either going to get into a struggle battle or I run out of... Well, he could run out of Toxics. That's not true. He could run out of Toxics before I run out of Recovers. I've got a lot more refreshes than you have Toxics, pal. Especially when you miss 2 of them. It's alright. No, Milo, we're going to get through this. We're going to turn this around. This is going to be a win. Milo's gonna win somehow and get through like 8 Pokemon. Another toss. Does toss do more? I recover way more than that does. You know what else is really nice about this? I can look at whoa, this status is so sick. This is potentially what my Milo could look like when it's maxed out. Same with you. Same with you, Skarm. Where is it? Mag. Yeah, just to see. Oh, whoops. Yeah, hang on. It's not a proper ADV game unless we're stalling. Sand fixes this. This is why sand is good. I guess because we're in a very tedious scenario, it's like, we can talk about Generation 3. Sand is very good. Sand prevents these two monsters on screen. This is what they do. They can bring games to a halt. If there wasn't sand putting us all on the timer, meaning we don't get leftovers recovery every turn, leftovers just prevents us from losing more health, these Pokemon would run amok. These two, Celebi would be a nightmare, Suicune would become unkillable. There would be a lot of very degenerate, very annoying, lame strategies to outpace your opponent. Like this, like we're doing right here. We're playing kind of an idiot game. I'm gonna start spamming Ice Beam, and when I run out of Ice Beam, that's when I'm gonna forfeit. I guess I could just stop recovering. That's true, too. This is why... Oh, Skarm would be... Well, no, Skarm doesn't matter for that. But Skarm would be very nasty on those teams, because Skarm can come in half the time. Yeah, Celebi would be really... Celebi's already broken, but Celebi would be even worse. But it's really Suicune, Milo, Blissey, Celebi. That quad, using those 4 on a Stolly team with no sand around. Alright, we gotta get the freeze. No freeze? Oh, nice dodge. Milo's the best. Okay, we have one more Ice Beam after this. Yep. We gotta get the freeze. We'll get the freeze. This will be it. This will be the trade. We'll get the freeze here. I don't remember what nature my Milo is. I feel like it's neutral. Alright, Milo. This is it. This will be the freeze. Oh. Oh, and he talks. And he missed? No, dude. How do you miss that one? You're just gonna toss here? Yeah, you just toss here. Fair enough. Finally. Man, my apologies for playing lame. I don't like forfeiting. I would rather just see it to the end and actually lose. That's personal preference, I'll admit. Yeah, there was a Pokemon just fully unrevealed. Go to the chat. Who was it? Who was the last Mon? I just sent them a question. Who's the last Mon? No? Yeah, we saw Skarm, Claydol, Bliss, Vape, Sableye. There's the last Pokemon we didn't see. Who was it? Place your bets right now. Who was it? Who was Doug? Oh, it was Doug. That's right. Right. I forgot about Doug. So it was a Stolly. It was a Trapper. Yeah, I just completely blanked on Doug. Huh. Well, I guess it shows how much playing on Showdown changes. Showdown is I wouldn't say it's fully true that some people write off Showdown and just say, "Oh, that's just Pokemon fan fiction," but it gives you way more information. If you use Toxic, the game tells me that you've used Toxic, and I don't need to mentally remember it. And it keeps track of how many Toxics you've used, and that's all stuff mentally the player should be able to do. But of course, like, that's a great scenario. I was against a Doug and just completely blanked about the fact that I was fighting a Doug. Very good. All right, last game. It's 3. Which one is this? There we go. It's a best of 3, so I'm glad that we got to do win 1, lose 1. I swept in a very cheesy method, and I played my best odds in match 2. I probably could have done some things better. I think I misplayed with Snorlax, probably the biggest. I also don't know enough about using Dusclops. I probably didn't have the best moveset. Rest seems really good. Rest seems so good, but again, it's ADV, so maybe it's not as good as just Protect. Yeah, not much more to say. This is a team I'm very familiar with. I love this team. I've used this one a lot. So I'm excited. I haven't used it in a long time, though. I haven't really been playing ADV as much. Once Amaryllis and I got this set up, we've played like maybe 10 games before tonight. So I'm excited to see... because this team's gonna be it's very it's not nostalgic, but I've used it before. It's like, you know, putting on a comfy pair of shoes. Like, I'm familiar with this crew. I know how to play this team, and it's really fun. So I'm excited. I'm very enthused. I'm coming to the conclusion Oasis is my favorite stage in XD. Yep. Plug in the Game Boy. Oh yeah, he's offline too. Yeah, we both went offline because Discord and OBS don't seem to get along, and we want the game to run as best as could. I probably said at the start where I'm not broadcasting audio. I'm just gonna put music in this. Oh, obviously that's what you've heard, because the game has like a lot of lag. Animations aren't perfectly smooth, and it, like, the audio just sounds really crackly and not so hot, not so nice. So we're trying to make the game run as smooth as possible, and no audio is a nice way to do that. Okay, I'm ready to rock. Mount Battle, oh yeah. Perfect place for the final. I'm glad this wasn't a one-sided thing. I'm glad this was a one win, one loss. I think there's something to that team, though. Milo and Dustclops. Metagross didn't amount to very much. My Mag didn't amount to very much. Yeah, it was... Yeah. Alright, though, we're back. We're gaming. So I don't know if you guys saw, there was a Tauros on this team. Tauros is my guy. I love using Tauros in ADV. He is so damn fun. We're setting things off proper. We're using a Tyranitar. This is the best Pokemon in the format. You should lead with a Tyranitar if you can. Oh, hey, Zapdos. Alright, bud. So, we have a big choice here. We could Ice Beam, thinking he's going to stay in and Thunder Wave me, or we could Pursuit, thinking he's going to leave. And I think Zapdos is out of here. I'm sensing Zapdos is taking off, so let's Pursuit. He could Baton Pass, he could Protect, but I think Zapdos is out of here. Yep, that was a smart play. That's what I like to do when I'm in that scenario. Who's he going to bring in? It's probably Swampert. Am I Hidden Power Grass? I hope I'm Hidden Power Grass. I don't remember. Oh, it's Skarm. Okay, we're going to hard swap the dog. Why does Pursuit look like that? I thought this, do you have Fire Blast? You do not have Fire Blast. It's gotta be Hidden Power Grass. I can't imagine anything else. Alright, Skarm. Nice knowing you, but, I think I've had enough. No, am I getting dugged? Was my foresight correct? Oh, that's unfortunate. So I think you're probably going to spike this turn to get any value out of Skarm. So I think we're going to do my old switcheroo. We do a one of these. You didn't Protect, so that's good. So now I'm behind a sub in case Doug does come in. We take this one spike on the chin. Really, we don't care because we have a Clay Doll. But this is lovely positioning for my mag. We get our big Thunderbolt. If you want to disrespect here, you could protect to waste a single PP. That's what I would do if I was in that scenario as Skarm, just as a nice nice move on the way out. Alright, who do we think? Bliss? If it's Swampert, I got some bad news for you. If it's Bliss, I'm kinda helpless. Flygon. Okay, not who I was hoping to see. I think you're gonna Earthquake this turn. What have I seen? I've seen Zapdos. So we should probably keep Clay Doll hidden. What do I do here? Because if I use Hidden Power, it's going to reveal that it's neutral, but the odds of you having Swampert and Flygon is really low. That's like a Psycho team. Swampert and Flygon, you kind of like pick one or the other. And now he's scared because he's thinking, oh geez, this is a Hidden Power Ice, but no, it's unfortunately Hidden Power Grass. So we just do, oh, the crit. Oh, that got me excited. So I think now we reveal our Milo. Because he's going to, probably gonna Earthquake again. Yeah, it's tempting. It is tempting to go Clay Doll here, but I want Clay Doll hidden for my answer against, what's his name? Zapdos. I'm thinking he's like rolling his eyes like, oh yeah, this guy brought another Milo. Is this going to be another stall team? Yeah, we can pretty comfortably recover here, and if Zapdos comes in, we go to Clay Doll, and then we're looking pretty good. We get either a spin or a nice little guessing game. So what have I seen? Skarm, Zapdos, Flygon. I think that's it. This is probably a Superman team, so I'm not too concerned about missing out on spikes. And Skarm is dead, which is awesome. It's Gyarados. You are not who I expected. Okay. That's curious. You could taunt me here, which I would not appreciate. You could Thunder Wave. Maybe now we bring in Clay Doll. Oh. Yeah, because Toxic here is worth... I think I'm getting taunted or Thunder Waved. I think we bring in Clay Doll, and we go for our spin. Potentially. He could have a spin blocker. I would not be surprised if there's a Gengar on this team. I think this is like taunt. It's Dragon Dance. Do we boom? Because we're not really threatened by you. Hidden Power Flying is not going to do... it's not going to KO me. So we could spin, so then we're no more spikes. And then Tauros comes in, and Tauros kind of ruins Gyarados' life. Because Tauros hits so hard. I think we spin. We risk a Ghost coming in, but that's fine. Excuse me. He's thinking. He's got options here. Because obviously I threaten a boom as well. Is this a Ghost? Oh, you. Everyone's favorite little goblin. He's probably going to Ice Punch this turn. I think we should Earthquake. I think Earthquake is the best play here. Earthquake does big damage on a little menace like you. Do I have... yeah, this is not the team that has Moltres. Oh, you know what we could do? Well, yeah, okay. No, we definitely stay in his Clay Doll. And we Earthquake. Is it Ice Punch? No, it isn't. Gyarados again? Articuno. That's curious. So you threaten a big, ice move, but I don't think you KO. I think I call your bluff here and blow up. So what does that do for me? That makes me pretty bad against Zapdos. We could bring in our own. We could also go to Tar. Interesting. Yeah, let's bring in our own Jirachi. Because this Ice Beam is going to do peanuts, and we're immune to Toxic. So we could get started on the Calm Minds, but I'm afraid of a Flygon coming in. I don't remember if this Jirachi has sub. I think it's Wish 3 attack. I don't remember my moves on my Pokemon. We could Gamer here and Ice Punch in the face of a... oh, we don't even have it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's Psychic. I'm expecting Flygon to come in. Let's get some chip on Flygon. It's Gyarados. Well, that's lovely. Special D drop. Not that I need it. Oh, baby, we did get it. So Earthquake here is not pleasant. Gyarados is faster than me, and Earthquake is going to do a lot. But the trade is that I'm getting a free KO on Gyarados, so I think we take it. Flygon? No! And why am I faster? What? It hit him first. The sand attack hit him, or sandstorm. It hit him first. I think Flygon might come in now. Flygon kind of scares out a Jirachi that has not revealed an ice move yet. Yeah, it's Flygon. Okay, so we can go back to Milo. Yeah, do you see it's going... He's getting his leftover chip before me, which would indicate that he's faster. Yeah, we go Milo here. We go Milo, and we're going to Toxic, because I think he's going to double to Articuno, or he's going to switch to Articuno once he sees my Milo. That's my thought, anyways. He's thinking, though. Because you scare Jirachi really well. And there's not really, like, a substitute Flygon set that is very popular. I've seen it, like, twice. It's actually kind of creative. It's, like, it's a good set. Flygon basically always runs Toxic Protect, Earthquake, and a miscellaneous move. Whatever you want is your last move, because he checks Dragon Dance Tar so well. And the other set is Bandit, the Banded Flygon set, which is okay. I would say it's an okay set. I hope Jirachi doesn't come in. Hey, you're scouting. We also could have threatened Ice Beam to bluff my Toxic. I think Jirachi is coming in this turn, so we're gonna double to, No, do we want to double? This is interesting. Is Jirachi still alive? Surf is, like, nice and neutral. We could also just top off. I think we play safe. We top off. Oh, it's Zapdos. Hey, bud. Are you gonna Baton Pass this turn? Now, an absolute psycho here would stay in as Milo and Ice Beam. I don't know if he's going to go for Hidden Power Grass or if he's going to go for Hidden Power Ice as like a middle ground for me switching, because both of those are good against Claydol. And he could also just Thunderbolts. I should have gone Tar. Tar's like a nice middle ground too, but I risk getting paralyzed. Yeah, Hidden Power Grass or Hidden Power Ice. This does like 35%, 40% or something. It's not that much. Now, do we boom like a Psycho? It's a little telegraphed, I think. And Claydol is really good for me because he's stopping Zapdos from running amok. Yeah, because if I... Oh, this is tricky. This is an important turn, because if he Baton Pass... If I explode, or he Baton Passes, seeing I stayed in, he would switch to like a Jirachi or something that resists the boom. And if I go for Earthquake, that's like a insane read that he was coming in. But he could also just go for a Hidden Power again. This is scary. We go to Tar. When in doubt, just go to Tar. It's Jirachi, isn't it? It's Articuno. Okay, Articuno probably doesn't want to dance with a Tar very much. Though your Ice Beam does a lot. You could Toxic me, I guess. I really should have put Ancient Power on this Tar. Crunch here isn't going to do that much, because Articuno resists, or he doesn't resist, he's got super good, oh, but I could have Fire Blast, and you don't know that. He has really good special defense, is what I was trying to say. Pursuit here would also be pretty sick. Nice, who's coming in? Who gets to fight my Tar? Flygon. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. You can protect here, I suppose. Because Earthquake does not KO me, but Ice Beam is absolutely KOing you. I think you're gonna... Oh, it's tricky. Well, whatever. Yeah, Earthquake does not KO, I'm afraid. Unless you crit. Yeah, that's the role that this Tar fulfills, is that he's the Flygon or Swampert KO'er, and he also is a Pursuit Tar, so he handles Gengar and any other ghosts if you're running a... If you're a Claydol kind of guy. Or, sorry, Dusclops kind of guy. Oh, do we want Tar to go down here? What is he doing for me? What is Tar doing for me in this instance? Because Hidden Power Grass may not KO, but it may seem obvious that I'm gonna go to Claydol. Could also Baton Pass too. Yeah, we'll Crunch. Yeah, Hidden Power. That may KO me. Yep. No, is Tar alive? Dude, Tar is a monster. He is so good. I should have Ice Beamed there. Okay, so he's got what? What's even left of his team? He has Zapdos and Articuno and Jirachi. So I just need to play... Yeah, I think Tar goes down here. We accept Tar dying here. Do we go Claydol and threaten a boom, or do we set up as Jirachi? That's tricky. Let's go Claydol, let's boom here. If I boom into a Jirachi, that's fine by me, because I can bring in my own mag and torture Jirachi. He could Hidden Power Grass and crit. He could switch to Articuno, which I would really prefer to blow up on. Maybe it's obvious that I'm telegraphing a boom. But whatever. This is my favorite move in the game, dude. Yeah, he's thinking. He knows that there's a high chance I'm gonna blow up here. Yep. Welcome to the match, Jirachi. Oh, it's Articuno! Way better. Way better value. So do we both switch, or do you switch first? Okay, after one Calm Mind, we are looking pretty spicy. He could have Roar. It is not impossible. He could have Roar. Baton Pass, Hidden Power Grass, Thunderbolt, Roar. That's a very good Zapdos set. Thunderbolt, that's also a decent move. So now we get our Calm Mind. He's likely going to Thunderbolt again, maybe even a Thunder Wave. We're going to Wish, and things are going to spiral out of control. This Jirachi is likely going to clean up. Though, of course, there could be a Roar. We can't outrule that. We can't outrule the Roar. Roar, or Whirlwinds, if you want to. I am risking a para and a crit here. This isn't as free as I'm thinking it is, but once Jirachi's behind 2 Calm Minds and is getting a Wish this turn, he's very, very hard to kill at this point with just your own Jirachi. He could Roar, though. We can't outrule the Roar as a move. That could always happen. I think I have to be aggressive this turn, though. I have to attack. And there's a crit, dude. That's the turn I crit? Okay, it's the last Mon Jirachi scenario. We all know what happens here. We all know how this game plays out. It's Jirachi versus Jirachi. Who is going to get the hacks first? Well, I'm 2 Calm Minds deep. And even if you have Fire Punch, you have to contend with a attack this turn. That's pretty bulky. That's a decently bulky, oh, and you're going for it too. Well, the good news is in my back pocket I have Tauros, who can show up and do his thing. Do I match him? Do I start Calm Minding? Because I'm only one ahead at this point, and if I don't this turn, he will time me. So I think we go for it. Ooh, that was an interesting play. Not what I was anticipating. I figured a Fire Punch was coming down and you were going to hope for a burn. I don't know if I'm against a Super Rachi or what to expect. He's going to Calm Mind this turn, and yeah, I probably should just go for broke on HP, or go for broke on buffs. Yep, and now you're at 2, I'm at 4, and you don't really need to use that wish. That wish definitely didn't help you out too much. I guess it's a good precaution, because if I do just punch twice, you're in trouble. So I'm not too concerned about another buff this turn. I think we just go for damage. Pray for a para, pray for a crit. I think it's so funny that one of the most annoying, frustrating, strong last mon Pokemon that can win you a game in this is this like cute little guy. It's Jirachi. It's this. This little demon is the strongest, well, potentially the strongest. He's so insanely good. We Calm Mind. I think you're gonna wish this turn. I don't know why, but I feel like you're gonna try and undo my damage. No, we were just going for a race. Alright. May the best Jirachi win. Because I'm faster, I'm gonna get a move, and if I get KO'd, just like one shot by a crit Fire Punch, I get to bring in Tauros, who outspeeds and is going to KO with a Earthquake. So this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty sealed. I highly doubt that my mag outspeeds, but if I do, of course, then I get a free Thunder Wave, and can then bring in Tauros. That's actually what I'll do. That's what I'll do if I get KO'd. I believe he's maxed out. That might have been 5. And now it's just 2 Jirachi punching each other. Who's gonna get the best hit? My money is on Jirachi. Gotta make sure I don't autopilot and accidentally hit Wish. Though, that wouldn't really hurt. I can't believe not a single Serene Grace para, by the way. Yeah, Wish Protect. Or yeah, that's another Jirachi set, Wish Protect. Wish Sub is good. The Jirachi is just so good. He is so strong. Finally, dude. Finally some action. Oh, and the first para. The first para. Now Mag does come in and gets to run amok if I get my if I get KO'd. This is gonna be a bit lengthy, I'm thinking. I just need one crit. Just a single crit, and we're looking pretty good. Fire Punch, do not burn. Please, whatever you do, do not burn. Dude. Oh no. Well, that turns the tides, and I feel like Amaryllis has like a false sense of security right now, thinking, oh, my Jirachi's ahead, I'm +6, and it's going to be hard to KO me. But what he doesn't know is that there is a Tauros coming in at some point tonight. Who knows how long it'll take? Dude, just crit. Ah, okay, get parried. No, another fire punch. Okay, now I need to, Am I gonna die because I didn't, wish that turn? No, no way. One of these turns he's gonna get parried. I can sense it. Though we could also just go for damage, actually. He might wish this turn. I think that's the better game plan. We just go for damage. Because Mag comes in, Mag gets a Thunderbolt for free. And that's very little damage. Well, no, because that gives him a chance to wish, though. Yeah. This will be just fine. I think Jirachi is boned. I think I'm dying to the burn. No. Poor little guy. So if I bring in Mag, there's the potential that he gets a wish. So we're just not going to bother. If Earthquake does not KO here, I'm going to be very surprised. It didn't? Are you serious? Oh, well, I get the para that turn. That's insane. What is... I need to bug him. I need to ask him, what is that Jirachi spread? Because that lived a special hit stupidly well, and it lived a physical hit really, really well. So I gotta know. I gotta know what that spread is. Well, GG's, Amaryllis. That was a very fun set. That second game took like an hour off of my life, but hey, it's an hour off of your life too. And I did enjoy it. It's a stall match, but you know, I enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. I hope to do more of this in the future, and I appreciate you guys watching.